Oh, I don't even know where my hat went, but it's your boy, the camp master himself. I'm your host. We here with episode 8 of Around the Campfire. I ain't gonna lie, I be having special guests with me, but man, this dude right here, shit, this one of my legits right here.
Sure.
My youngins. How you feeling, my boy? Let everybody know who
Chillin',
you
man.
is, my guy.
Reggie Love, man. 2-3. Everybody call me 2-3, man.
Everybody
Y'all
call
know,
him
yeah.
2-3. Hey, look,
Yeah.
I know y'all see it's a little 2-3 jersey back there. Shit, the last name on the back of that bitch say Love. Who said that in?
Chill, man. Chill.
Oh,
They know what's going on
snap.
for sure.
Hey, I got
They
my
know what's
boy
up.
Reggie Love in this bitch, man. He go by 2-3, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Special shout out to my boy, man. That's him, man. Give everybody a little insight on, a little background on who you are for those who don't know.
Man, I come from St. Louis, Missouri, born and raised Southside. Started playing football. I was probably like seventh grade. I'm tripping. I was like 7th grade, bro. I was, just one of them kids that, tried to do everything right. Made mistakes along the way, but I did what I did, and
Bro, you ain't let that shit define.
feel me? It's a blessing, coming from where I come from. So, there's just a little bit, I know later on we're gonna tap into a little bit more. So, there's just a little bit about me.
Being from Missouri, St. Louis, what was
Louis.
it? What was it? St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis.
St. Louis. All right, then. Go ahead, let me know something. Correct me then.
Yeah, you can't
Being
say
from the
Missouri
loop.
first, man.
Being from the loop, what was it like transitioning from a major city like that to a smaller college town like Champaign?
I ain't gonna lie, it was different. Cause if you really know, St. Louis, and obviously if you've been to a college town, you know what that's like, So just coming from it, it was just different to see different in the world. When you get in certain areas, it looked the same, a little bit, but just to be around a different environment, it was different. Growing up, I was only used to this. This where we gonna be at. I want my career to be over there.
Oh, God.
Then you go to school and it's I ain't never even thought about being in an area like this. So let me reshape my whole plan of my life. So it was just different, bro. It was a blessing just to see a city and just a place outside of St. Louis. Sure.
Now, did you play any other sports besides football?
Basketball was my first sport, but other than that, in high school, bro, I played basketball my freshman year. Then after that, it was just strictly football. Track was a thing, but track wasn't a thing for me.
Why wasn't
Man,
a thing for
I ain't
you?
gonna lie. It might sound crazy, but running, without a purpose, I can't get down with it. I just don't know. So
You
man,
gotta run with a purpose.
the first day is trials, right? But they ain't really trials. You already play a sport. I got this name. I got these offers, and it's all right. You here to run. You here to get faster. But I ain't gonna lie. I ain't thinking that way.
Mm-hmm.
Hindsight 2020. I probably would have just did it,
Yeah.
just to whatever. But trials, boom. We do all the running. Next day they say it's recovery. I'm thinking recovery. We finna go in and do some little warm up, stretch. Man, we jumping, hurdling, running. I say, man, this ain't no recovery, bro.
Yeah.
Next day I ain't come back, bro. I was 2-day warrior.
The amount of shape that you got.
Shout out Coach Norwood though. Every time you see me, he be like, "What up, quarter?" But he knew it was just football, man.
Yeah, the amount of shape that you got to be in to run track. I ain't gonna lie. So
yeah, it's different.
I played football, of course, and I stopped playing basketball after my freshman year as well. But
Yeah.
I tried to run track on some. There's not even run track, but let me try to practice with the track team to just try to get a little faster. I was just run, but I didn't know how to run. You know what I'm saying? I was quick,
Yeah.
but if I knew how to run, I would have been even faster. Man, I went to
That's
that.
how it was for me.
When I went to that damn track practice that
Man.
first time at the Armory.
Yeah.
What? He was like, all right, warm up 4 times around that mud. I said, huh?
Crucial.
Bro.
Man, my
and
leg
you had to do it at like 75.
Man, this after school, bro.
Warm up, gang.
After school, I've been sitting in class. I ain't got no water, coach.
Who finna do that? Shit.
I ain't got no water, coach. That's crazy.
Bro, I'm like, damn, this a warm up. So what's the real? So I ain't gonna lie, I feel you, gang, because I'm trying to tell you, bro. It was like, bro, this shit crucial.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, we used to be out there for, like, football, just running routes, being out there practicing, getting better on the football field. And we'll see them boys, them girls from track, bro, doing, like, the frog hops or duck walks.
Yeah.
Man, I used to be like, nah, bro. Like, I remember doing it as a kid, but, like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
I'm glad we just
no
ran gases, bro. And it was cool.
Yeah, the type of condition you got to be in to run track versus, like,
it's different. And the mental, like, that's what a lot of people don't get from track. Like, to be, like, I want to keep on, like, I don't know. I just don't, at least for me, like, I couldn't. But I wish I would have, just like you were saying, like, learning how to run, like, learning all the techniques, like, that make you faster, bro.
It's something in St. Louis water, though, because, y'all niggas be fast as hell.
Yeah, fast, quick, you know. I think it's just the way we train, though.
When I went to EIU, gang, I promise you, they used to recruit people only from, most of their team was all from, like, the St. Louis area.
Oh, bro,
and when I'm telling you, they would beat.
And
when I was in school, you know, I'm older than you, but when I was in school, bro, Eastern had one of the best track teams in the country. Eastern Illinois University. I swear, most of they people was from Decatur and the Lou. And I promise you, they used to dust niggas at every meet, gang. I'm talking about they men's and they women's track team. Majority of them was from the Lou. And I'm telling you, bro, they used to be leaving people in the dust. So it got to be some type of something in the water, because y'all produce a lot of athletes, period.
Yeah. It's for real, bro. Like, and it's a lot more, bro. It's a lot more in the vault, bro. That's like just coming up. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, bro, I straight get in debates about it. Like, I straight get heated about it. Like, people like, oh.
So what's your argument? What argument you?
That we up there with the best of them. Like, football wise, bro. You can't tell me no different, bro. Like, we up there with whoever you want to name. Like, we go player for player. You gonna rethink what you saying. I promise you. If you want to go current, you want to go all time, you want to go in college, I promise you, bro, we got them I give y'all some players,
but I don't know if y'all just necessarily can compete regionally.
All right. Ask about the team.
California football, crazy.
I'm with you.
Florida football, crazy.
That's cool.
Ohio football, crazy.
No,
Georgia,
wax them.
crazy.
Ohio, we ain't worried about them. Wax them. Georgia, that's a whole nother story. I ain't gonna lie, we went out there got a belt.
Texas,
we went out there got a belt. I'm with you. But I'm telling you, we own all that, bro.
Y'all beat some Ohio teams though.
Yeah, we went to Spain the other side. My boy Cam Porter. Cam Porter, he went to Northwestern.
Ooh,
played running back. Yeah,
okay,
we went out there and smacked them.
Yeah. You ever heard of Wayne High School out there? They be crazy. That's my only reason I know that my cousin went to Wayne. They produce a lot of athletes out there. That's like one of the top schools.
No, I'm with you. But, bro, we got them boys, man. Ask about it.
Every year, fam. According to 2-3, the Luby.
Every year.
They be putting belt. I ain't gonna lie, y'all do though. Like, I didn't see, because I know that East Saint, they get a lot of players that's actually from the Lou, you know what I'm saying? And they be competing nationally.
And this be the crazy thing, bro. This the crazy thing about the Lou, bro. Some of the best athletes don't even get a chance, fam. Just cause, like,
what's the call from there again? Who on the lines?
J-Mo.
Yeah,
we played
Jamison Williams.
We played him in high school.
Oh, bro.
J-Mo, I ain't gonna lie though, we been with J-Mo's hard. J-Mo tough. But we used to get on his ass though.
What school he went to again? Y'all was like rivals, right?
No rivals, gang. You gotta like, some gotta be there for you to be a rival, bro. We 4-0.
Y'all was spanking them.
4-0.
So, yeah,
State
it wasn't no
championship. State championship. Had us in the water.
It wasn't no
Had us in the
rivalry
water.
there,
I don't even
bro.
know how to swim. Come on.
Oh,
We finna
bro.
get up out of here.
Oh, bro.
But nah, bro. We knew they was. I don't know. But
So then you
them
really saying that people did you try to shine more, and it should be a bigger light shine on St. Louis football then, and really just St. Louis athletics period.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna fake it. Something for the most part, like we starting to get respect. Like we got guys in every league, bruh, that's doing what they need to do, and that's like not just in the mix. Like they at the top of their food chain, and we got majority. Like it's a lot, bro. So it's like.
Shout out Jason Tatum.
Feel me? Shout out them boys. Shout out all of them. It's
Shout
too
out
many,
Jason
bro.
Tatum.
I ain't gonna fake it.
Well, I don't,
Shout
I
out
don't
all
know
them boys.
too many, but
Shout
I just
out
know
all
the
them
ones I
boys,
know.
bro.
Shout out all them boys from the Lou that's doing their thing, all y'all respective organizations.
Bro, even like C Love, like in the league, like got his chance. Feel me? Like doing what he need to do.
Portland Trailblazers, yeah.
Doing what he need to do.
Yeah. And then like we were just talking about off camera, he just got recognized in the Arizona what is basketball.
It was like ring of honor or something.
Yeah. Some type of
Legit.
prestigious, legit high award at the University of Arizona.
Bro.
That's what's up. Shout out Caleb Love too, bro.
Yeah.
We gonna recognize it. We gonna shout y'all out. That's what we do here around the campfire. We keep this shit real, authentic.
Real hoopers, all that, bro.
You know, so all right, best. So let's keep it going. So what enticed you the most about coming and playing your football career, starting your football career here at the University of Illinois?
I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, a lot of people don't know, but I've been coming here since I was a freshman. Like, I got introduced to Champaign as a freshman. Like, we was coming up here, chilling, hanging out, spending time, you know? And, like, the more you come up here, the more it's like, it become a normal, bruh. Because it's like, you got St. Louis, and then you got 2 hours and 30 minutes up the road, you going to Champaign to college. Like, and having no mindset as a youngin' and going to college, it was like, all right, I see this opportunity. I always heard about it as a kid because I got these grades, you know, I'm smart, clean record, all that, you know, I'm doing what I need to do, handling, keeping all my ducks in a row. So I'm hearing about it, but to see it is like, all right, then to just be around, you know, Lovie Smith gave me an opportunity. They was my second offer. I had got my first two in the same day. They was my second offer, and it was like, Lovie Smith, Rod Smith, you know, the offense, the way everything was going, how he wanted to use the running back. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Why not? Like, and then I'm in a mind space where it's like, bro, you can't doubt nobody on nothing. So it's like everybody, everybody got to start from something. But we went to Trinity before we got there. The year before Isaiah them got there, they won, 2 games, maybe? Yeah. They get there, they go 6-4. Now, my class get there, we in the state championship. So it's like, I'm trying to do this all over again in college.
Yeah.
Feel me? Let's go do it.
Program.
Come on.
Yeah.
Feel me? Because it's just like,
that's what's up.
It ain't about what's on the jersey, bro. And I think everybody's starting to realize that, like, with all the even playing fields, we ain't gonna get into that, but all the even playing fields, it's like, come on, bro, where we going?
I don't want that to go over people's head. You just said something very important.
Where we going?
For all my athletic campers out there that's watching and tuning in and listening to this, he said that because of the situation he came from in high school where they wasn't too good, his mind state was, I want to build and improve this program, and that's what he did while he was in high school. So then he came to a school like the University of Illinois. I'll keep it a buck. You know, I'm been living this bitch. Y'all motherfuckers wasn't good. The University of Illinois wasn't good. Football wasn't nothing really good. I mean, 2005, y'all was good in basketball. Went to the national championship, but that was so long ago. I was a shorty then. What I'm trying to get at, though, is he said that he wanted to come to a program that he can build it. And the reason why that's so important, because a lot of y'all young athletes now, y'all want to go to the biggest school. They got the biggest name. And then when y'all don't play, or then when it don't go y'all way, now y'all want to pack it up and leave, and y'all done went 3, 4, 5 different places, and you ain't never been able to solidify yourself, solidify a role, solidify a position, solidify some sort of stability or some type of foundation in a program where you at. So now you just want to keep bouncing around. So I think that's like I'm proud that you was able to like see that in yourself and then say like this is where I want to go. Cause they definitely needed. They definitely needed your help when you came.
Man,
they definitely needed your help
and there was a lot of things too, bro. Like a lot of people probably don't know. I was there to play quarterback. This is my quarterback from high school.
Mm-hmm.
I want to come play with my quarterback, my high school head coach here. You know what I'm saying?
He was
right down the road.
He was the running backs coach.
No, at the time he the tight ends coach.
Tight ends coach. Okay.
But my family right up the road. My pops get home in a couple years. It ain't that far from him for him to travel. So it's like, yeah, Mizzou ain't offering me, you know. So it's like, I'm finna go. This is my home, like, you know. So I came to Champaign,
and it's like you said, it's right up the street. Champaign do got so many ties. They recruit in that area because, like you said, it's only 2.5 hours away.
Heavy.
Yeah, it's only 2.5. And then, like I said, I got family down there.
Especially at the time, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of vice versa. Like a lot of people that was in the St. Louis and then trying to go to either Indianapolis or Chicago, they end up stopping in a place like Champaign because we smack dab in the middle of all three of those cities. Yeah, so, well, okay, I bet. So then, playing in the Big Ten, what was that like?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Best conference in football.
I was gonna say, that's the best conference in football.
Man.
Hey,
like, how can't you not see it?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, chill out.
Best
I got my
Sooners
right here.
Sorry.
I got my Sooners right here.
I ain't gonna lie though.
I got my dogs too. You know, I'm a dog.
I ain't gonna lie.
Chill out now.
Bro, real talk, it's respect to the SEC, bro. Like, I understand people what they be saying.
Big Ten did just win that bit.
But, bro, the Big Ten, like, better playing the Big Ten, like, bro, it's different. Cause, like, bro, a lot of the teams are a little different. Like, everybody be saying, oh, it's a drop off, but
not no more. They ain't
come on, man. Like, but no, playing in the Big Ten, bro, it was for sure. Like, it get you right. Like,
real.
It get real for sure. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it was some games in the Big Ten where, you know, I come back to the huddle and I come back to the bench and I'm like, nah, they ain't no nigga. I'm telling you, like, I come back and I be like, nah, they ain't on that. Feel me? Me and Chase chop it up. Nah. Then it be games where,
alright,
bro, Chase would go out there and Chase would be like, Reggie, they hitting. Boy, I tell you.
Better put your big boy in
look,
nigga.
Boy, I get out there. You know, I make a move, you know, get a little 4 yard. I get up. Chase know what he talking about. They hitting. I'm telling you, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it done been times where it's like, all right, bro, you gotta, like, you own it. Like, they own it. Like, you gotta try to break them. Like, for real. But no, bro, it was a blessing, bro, because, like I told you, bro, like, growing up, bro, I ain't never think I was gonna do none of it. So it's like, feel me? It was a blessing, though. Like, definitely gotta strap them up, though. Like, everywhere. Like, I done played some dogs, bro. Like, on the defensive side, I done watched some dogs on the offensive side. Man, bro, it's different in the Big Ten, bro.
You definitely played with some of them real wild niggas. They in the league right now as we speak.
Bro,
Super Bowl champions. Highest paid safeties in the league, all type of stuff. That Big Ten get real. So, okay, then my next question, continue to stay here playing football. What was it like playing for your first, 2 years was under Lovey?
No, I only had one.
1 year? How was it playing your first year under Lovey and then having to play under a completely different system, style of coaching, and a new coach and Coach Bielema.
So I can walk you down. Like, when I was under Lovey, it was different. Cause like coming into college, like you would think this how college supposed to be like ran. Like, don't get me wrong, Lovey is a great coach. Knew all the X's and O's, all of that. But it was like, come in, have a team meeting, 3 minutes, we get out. He tell us what's going on. We get out, and it's like, all right, this college, you know, the way we lifting. All right, this college, like, all right, this what I'm getting myself into. So it was like, But when it was like time to get on the field and games and all that, it was cool because like I was, you know, like recruited by him, so like it's a plan there, like as a youngin, and like I came in, came in as the three, running with the threes, twos, and ones. I played like 3 plays on scout team, like literally, send me right back up. So like I had to like start fast, and my freshman year was like a weird season too, bro. So it's like it's COVID, so it's different, completely different than regular football, like completely different than the regular season, bro. So it's like COVID, everything, bro. So it's like everything different. I'm like, is this college? You know? So then when we get Coach B coming there, he like he lay it down, bro. Like this how we gonna operate. He really taught you like football. Like I ain't gonna lie, like he teach you football. Like you gonna learn football playing for that man. Like all the football one-on-one meetings, understanding first down, understanding why it's important, like understanding third down, like the importance of third down, picking up blitzes. Yeah. Like I became a complete player, you know, like learning. You know what I'm saying? Like being in there with the notepad, taking notes. So it was completely different. But like from my first year to my second year, like as a player, you feel like you know it all. But no, that second year I ain't know it, bro. You feel me? Like
thought it was.
I understood the plays. Like I understood what inside zone was, but like understanding this variation of it, like it was different for me from my freshman year. Freshman year, I was just out there running, and I barely got. You know what I'm saying? I barely got ticked. I just out there running, bro. Like that's all I knew, just run. But I'm making reads. Like it's all calculated. Like I'm not just gonna run to this gap because I want to go there. Like, nah, I'm going to press the whole. You know, I probably ain't pressed it as much as coach wanted me to, but I got through there and got 6.
Very patient back.
You know what I mean? So, you know, it was different from year 1 to year 2 for sure because of COVID and all that. But, like, Lovey, great coach. Coach B, he gonna help you understand the game, bro. Like, stuff you ain't never knew.
Yeah, I think one of the things that end up coming out, and things that some of the reports that I was hearing about Coach Lovey is that, of course, that was his first time coaching in college. Yeah. Him being in the NFL for so long, and then hadn't really been too removed from that playoff run that the Bears had when they went to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I think that they were saying that because he was an NFL coach, he wasn't as intricate in his detailing.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, just to touch on that, like, he ain't break down the game to us, bro, but, like, that boy knew how to recruit. Like, that boy knew how to recruit, fam. Like, when it got Lil Spoon, came and got Isaiah, came got me, Pito recruited him, like, you know, like, a lot of them, Chase Brown, Sidney, Quan, like, you feel me? Like, he recruited them boys, like, he knew what was going on. Johnny, like, it's a lot. Like, I can name them all, but
I say
you feel what I'm going? Like,
I say
you
too.
picking
I
up
think
what I'm putting down? Like,
that's the first time being from here that I start seeing, like, down south players. Like, people from, like you said, these Floridas, Georgias, St. Louis, and stuff like that. Like, they wasn't getting...
When they got kids, like,
they wasn't. Yeah, he was
thing,
like the highest rated, one of the higher rated.
But this the thing too, like that's what I'm saying. Like Lovey know what he doing, but it's just like I also feel like understanding what college is, understanding what you need to run a program, just a sense of it. It's like Lovey was a lead coach, like.
But see, that's the thing. You ain't gotta motivate nobody.
He know where to put you. Like he playing with cards. Like, all right, I'm gonna slide you here because I know you finna. You know, like he understand the game. Like, and he gonna teach you the game. Like, when he gonna get people around you to teach you. Like he put some good people, you know, around to help you understand the game. You know, to have a good relationship with. So, for sure.
Shout out Coach Lovey. Shout out Coach B, man. For sure. Shout out them boys. So then, okay, bet. So. Do you feel like playing running back is the hardest or one of the hardest positions, or is it fairly easy to play? What you think? Like,
I'll say, bro, like I'll keep it real. It's harder to play than people think. People think you just get the ball and run. Like,
you get your ass,
bro. People would be like, I can play running back. Just give me the ball, I'ma run. All right, come back here. Come back here. And you see 360 looking at you at nose, bro. Like, come on, man.
Bro, you
come
so
on, bro.
right.
You see this edge. You see this edge that run 4-3, like.
He's standing up just.
Come on, fam, just ready. Like, I can't wait for you to get the ball. Like, come on, fam. Like, but that's like the physical part.
It's two linebackers in the A gap.
That's the physical and the mental. Like, before the play, you gotta understand, you gotta deal with that. And like, I don't know if people understand, like, you really gotta have confidence that they gotta deal with you. Because if you don't got that confidence, bro, you got. Like, if you ain't got that confidence, bro, you got. But, like, even understanding, like, all right, my double team is going to be here. All right, I'm going to have a double team here, or my two pullers going to be here, so I got to be patient. Man, y'all miss me with that. Like, y'all don't understand, like, everything y'all know, all right, is too high, and one of the safeties off the hash, like, we in trip solo man over here. You gotta watch for the corner cat. People don't understand like the mental you gotta go through. So I say it's not as easy as people think, and physically it's one of the hardest positions because you gotta do everything everybody else do. You gonna touch the ball the most outside of the center and the quarterback.
You getting hit the most.
You getting hit the most, and you getting hit every play. Either you getting the ball or you blocking, bro, or you catching it. Or you blocking downfield, like, bro, every play. So and it ain't like you banging, bro, for real. It ain't like you banging on the island with a corner. Like they out here to cover, bro. Bro, you banging with backers and D-line and DNs, like all of them bigger than you.
You ever got blown up?
What?
Trying to block a nigga?
Come on, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. This clip, hopefully it never resurfaces, but. Bro, my first time ever getting the ball, I done got smoked, like, and got talked about by the team, like, the next day. Couldn't do nothing about it. Lil Spoon, Kev, and Bravo, bro. Couldn't do nothing about it. At all, bro. And it's like my welcome to college. Like,
yeah, little nigga.
They like, boy, you let on smoke you. You can't say nothing no more. And I'm just like, bro. I ain't even see, bro. I'm thinking my block. I'm thinking my block finna pick him up. Block I don't even see him.
Mr. Simon.
Come on, man. It's cool.
Mr. Simon. That's what you got to put it in with.
Yeah, that physicality, bro. But nah, the hardest position to play is quarterback. Man, bro, even in Little League, like people, to be a quarterback, not just run, all right, you can get the ball catching and run. And I ain't saying like the quarterbacks that run is not quarterbacks, but I'm saying to be back there in that pocket. To understand, you got to look downfield.
You got to know.
And again, like I just told you, but I play running back. So, like, I know when I'm getting the ball. And, like, I know, the creases I got to not deal with them.
Yeah.
As the quarterback, bro, you got no clue. No clue, bro. Like, you can snap that ball right now, your left tackle fall. Like, I'm being serious.
Bobby Boucher ass nigga just running at you.
You gotta know your 1 to your 2 to your 3. You also gotta know every formation, every call. You gotta know the blitz check. You gotta know the play check. You gotta know the play.
You gotta know every play.
But you gotta know everything, bro. So
cadence.
That's the hardest position to play.
All right, so look, you know what I'm gonna say, right?
What up, DB?
You know it.
Bro, I understand.
Know it, like, I played DB.
They some of the best athletes.
I played DB in high school, y'all. So don't get me wrong.
DBs are definitely some of the best athletes.
But come on, gang.
Definitely some of the best athletes.
To guard a person that
you do that in basketball.
To guard a person.
You do that in basketball.
No, gang.
Bro, you do that in basketball. If I get this ball right now and I sprint down this court on some D rolls, you gotta guard me, bro. So it's the same thing. Like, I understand it, bro. I understand.
And it got to a point where the shit like basketball now.
But it's not quarterback.
They call the hand check is a foul. You can't even
It's not quarterback.
You can't even put your hands on receivers no more.
It's probably it's a close second.
You got a guard a nigga with just your feet.
No disrespect to DBs. No disrespect.
You got to guard a nigga with just your feet.
Cause them DBs, boy, they come in a pack. No disrespect to DBs. But it's a close second, bro. Close second. It's definitely quarterback, fam.
So then if I get blurred at the end of the game.
If I drop back and I look at my one I'm getting baited and I throw to my one and I throw a pick. Come on, bro. Listen, no.
You a quarterback, so you gonna get another opportunity.
No, you're not. Watch this.
There's a distinctive difference between throwing 3 interceptions and giving up 3 tugs as a cornerback.
I'm gonna tell you who still get blamed for this shit. Yeah, the other person might get blamed, but at the end of the day, it's quarterback. If my left tackle
you could throw 3 interceptions as a quarterback and still win the game.
If my left tackle get beat and I give up a strip sack and they go score that bet on my granddad on a quarterback ass, bro.
I bet. So then you could be the cornerback, right? And I'm gonna use this exact same what we talking about off camera. He gets the whole Spoon get the whole fucking quarterback hit, and he forces him to fumble the ball. And what you say that the stats said? Interception. He did all that work and still couldn't get no credit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, he get
that's
credit.
The life of a
DBs get credit. I just told you.
That's the life
they
of a
are a
DB.
close second. You just can't get the top spot. Like, it's cool. It's definitely quarterback. It's quarterback.
You can have one good season as a quarterback, and now you consider.
But you
MVP,
just can't put
Drake
no.
May and shit.
You just can't
Bro,
put
you
no.
can't be,
you can't put no regular person back there and tell them to play quarterback. I can
can't put no regular
I can get a regular person out there and say guard him.
No, you can't.
We ain't seen it. Not the elites.
Not with the chase.
Not the elites. No, but it's the same thing with a quarterback. A person not getting back there at quarterback and looking like an elite quarterback.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna be absolutely 100.
I'm gonna be absolutely 100.
Which one you think?
I'm gonna be absolutely 100. That is the exact reason why the Seattle Seahawks actually did just win the Super Bowl.
The DBs?
But no, because they actually had a good enough offense to make Sam Darnold look better than what he actually is.
Yeah, but Kenneth Walker ran the ball
Sam Darnold had an amazing
when your quarterback, when your running back run the ball like that, bro, like you gonna get what you want, and he didn't even play that well.
So that's what I'm talking. But that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Sam Darnold has been so bad in the league.
Yeah, that defense nasty.
That he had. Okay, this is potentially his second season as a good quarterback. But this last year, when he was on the Vikings too, he had fucking Justin Jefferson.
Don't matter, bro.
What's the other?
It don't matter.
Number 11.
I'm trying
what's
to
the
tell
other
you,
receiver over their name?
I'm trying to tell you.
And they had Jones from the Packers running that bit, towing that mug. Like, come on, bro. They was just as good. So you seen what Sam Darnold wasn't having no good offenses to help him. He wasn't that good.
Don't matter, bro.
You gotta be that nigga every season.
But sometimes it don't be like that, bro. Like football, you need 11. Like sometimes you ain't always got 11. And sometimes that play you ain't got 11. Like on papers, you might have 11, but come on, bro. Like you just can't put it like. I understand, like he made mistakes. Like he ain't been the best quarterback. But you can't just sit there and say that man only good because his team.
Put down in the comments what y'all think is the hardest football in position to play.
It's quarterback.
I say corner, shorty.
Quarterback. Bro.
I say DB.
It's quarterback.
Especially if you got to play nickel. Bro, think if you playing nickel. Think about it. Think about what Spoon got to do on the every down game. You might have to move, check out, guard Justin Jefferson. You might have to check in and guard. Goddamn it. What's shorty on the 49ers? George Kittle or somebody.
And you know what the quarterback got to do?
And then
you know what the quarterback
got to play in the box, and now you got to hit.
Do you know what the quarterback got to do? You know what the quarterback got to do?
Derrick Henry or somebody.
Do you know what the quarterback got to do? Deal with that. Like, come on, fam. Like, you telling me I got to drop back? See that?
Hey,
the front 7.
This man on my wall. I'm trying to tell him about some football.
The front 6, and then the back end. Like, come on, bro. Like, you got to deal with that as a quarterback and make the right read every time, or they gonna nail you. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're a close second. Quarterback, bro. You gotta know everything. You gotta know everything.
Yeah, you probably do, cause they be on Jalen Hurts' ass.
Bro, you gotta
Jalen
know
Hurts
everything,
not no bum,
bro.
gang. They be on his ass.
If Coach called this right now, you ain't got time to just sit there and think about, all right, I got this. At running back, Coach can call something. They can signal something, man. Call something in the huddle. You heard what you gotta hear. You good. Boy, the quarterback.
Change all that shit.
But they gotta know everything. Like, all right, this signal is that, boom, we finna do that. At running back, like,
oh, you just get that signal.
When you pick it up, you can know, like, all right, boom, that.
Long as you know what you doing on your side.
But when you first start, all you do is, I promise you, you lock in, you say, all right, I know this signal, this for that. All right, I see that, I'm running that.
Because I ain't get to ask Mel
right,
when he was
what's the pro? I'm running that. If it's 50, I don't need to know. Like,
give me, recite what would be a typical run call in the huddle.
It just depends. Like, I done played. Like, I can't get no specific call because
but no, I'm saying
a lot
like
of it was signal.
I'm saying like so say I'm the
and we ain't huddle a lot.
You the OC. You the OC, right? I'm the quarterback. Give me a play call so I can go give it to so I can run it to the huddle.
Sometimes it'll be seen in there, but you can get like, bro, you can get like a bunch right stack, Z-Fly, Denver Bronco, X-Dig.
On what?
On one.
All right. Ready?
They probably make you say it twice.
Break.
And then you got, some people be like, ready? Or they be like, ready?
Yeah.
And you break. But, like, you can get something like that. But as a running back,
so then, all right,
only thing I probably needed to hear was, all right, we in trips. All right, that's going, if I don't get nothing that changed my rule, then I'm going to the single side. Mm-hmm. All right, it's Bronco. All right, I know my route. It's a 60 pro. All right, I'm going to get the call from the center. He finna point the way I need to point. I'm finna check out all my keys. Play process of elimination real fast. Check. Make sure nobody come. Get in my route.
That's too much.
As a quarterback, boy, you gotta know, all right, I got this jet coming. We got Denver Bronco. My ex finna run a dig. So that probably done jacked up the play that you had in your mind already because it's Denver Bronco, but you got the ex dig tag. All right, it's 60. All right, what my center finna check? He checked that. All right, I got to make sure the coverage. I got to see the box. Do I think a blitz finna come? I don't know. All right, it looked like cover one, but it's finna beat cover two. Like as a quarterback, you got to go through all that. As a DB, a DB, especially on that island.
You right.
It's cover who? All right, I got that. All right, what we doing? All right, I know he got that. He got my help over here. All right, as a quarterback, bro, you got to know everything. You got to know what that DB doing.
But see though, but look though, as a corner though,
man, I ain't trying to hear it. Like I just walked you through it. Like, what else can you say? Like,
cause you still gotta know everything. You ain't gotta just know. Yeah, I'm in.
But that's as a player. Like as a player, yes.
You might still have the tight end.
Yes.
And depending on the type of quarterback, at the quarterback or running quarterback, you gonna have to have run support help too.
That's every play. Like that's every player. Every player got the keys in the chest. Like as a running back, I just don't get up there and say, all right, I'm going to get the check. I ain't even walk you through. Like, as a running back, like, when I get up there, all right, I'm finna check the front. All right, I'm finna look left to right. I try to look left to right every time to check to see what's going on. Because I got to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get no tail. Check the front.
So why they say defense win championship?
Because, like, bro, I ain't going to lie, bro.
Why they say that then?
Listen, I ain't going to lie. If you know 2-3 as a player, like, you know I'm going to argue with the defense because, bro, defense get credit for a lot of stuff they don't even do, bro. Like, and that's the truth. Like quarterback, the receiver might have just 1-2 the DB, then shook him over there. He all the way.
The quarterback threw the ball behind him. But the quarterback
overthrew it.
Yeah,
or the quarterback threw it behind him and the DB got a pick. And then they celebrate that. Like, but you just got cooked.
Or the quarterback threw the ball way over the DB.
Come on, bro.
The whole time you overbeat me. You talking about some scrap.
Come on.
Or do some,
come on. Like,
the
receiver wide open. He doing to get the ball. You ain't put no hand through the hands. You ain't did nothing. He just drop it. And you over there like no fly zone.
Oh,
like,
bro.
come on, bro.
Oh, bro, I'm strapping shit.
That's what I'm saying. But I
strapping
ain't gonna
shit.
lie, like,
Hey,
bro,
you
you
right.
ain't gonna fake it. Like, on
You
some
right,
real
though.
stuff, you need a good defense to win, bro. Like, at the end of the day. Because
Seattle
somebody,
defense
if you
was just
playing
good
good
as
offenses, bro, you got to get stops, bro. Like,
Seattle defense was just good as hell.
you got to get stops, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, like, as an offensive player, you should want to play with a good defense. Because, like, bro, you know you finna get a lot of plays, like, a lot of touches. Probably a lot of touches, a lot of plays, a lot of opportunities, bro. So, like, you want to play with a good defense that get off the field on third down, bro. Like, that's the truth. And that's like even when we was good, like, bro, that's why we was so like good and we fumble for real. Like, we supposed to play the Indy, bro.
Y'all
like,
defense was the top.
They was the number one. They was the number one.
top
I think
five,
number one
for
scoring
sure.
defense or something, like, or yardage or something.
I still remember the game vividly when Lil Johnny couldn't play the first half versus Minnesota.
I think it was Minnesota, probably.
It's the Minnesota.
It was
I think it was
somebody.
like Minnesota, yeah.
And he came out,
And the game was like close as hell.
Yeah, we won
at halftime.
I think I was.
The very first play of halftime.
That boy got it.
Minnesota had the ball, and on the very first play, Lil Johnny got a strip. It was a forced fumble too, wasn't it?
I don't even remember.
I think he.
I just remember he came off.
He came off the. He came through the middle so quick, like so
that
quick.
Boy was on that edge.
And when I'm telling you, he hit that nigga, I'm pretty sure he did fumble. It was the very first play of the game, and it changed. The game completely turned after that, and that was the first time I think in a long time I seen like the true impact of somebody that dominant. Bro, the game the whole scope of the game just turned immediately as soon as he came in.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Johnny was different, bro. Like,
oh my God,
like,
he was so good.
Even as a
shout out Johnny Newton, man, for
shout
sure.
Out that boy.
Shout out Lil Johnny,
shout out
for
that
sure.
boy Don P, man.
For sure.
But bro, Johnny was different, bro. Even as a freshman, but like, bro, I got crazy stories. Like, I'd have been at practice. We ran counter, bro. He had 3 tech. Man, he done reached over the guard, grabbed me. Where you going? Man, how you just do that? Bro, I asked him mid-practice. Because, like, there's a running back. But he blocked. Like, bro, he blocked. Like, what are we talking about? Bro, the guard is on him, man. That boy did something where he didn't twist and reached over, grabbed me, bro. I ain't go through it that much.
Finna slither and
feel me? I'm thinking I'm finna, hold on.
No.
He got you.
Bear hug.
That boy say, come here.
Come here.
But nah, Johnny was different, bro. Like, we knew Johnny was one-on-one.
Man, that whole defense was crazy. You had
that defense was
Lil Johnny, Spoon, motherfucking Sid, Quan,
Bobo
was on that big. What's the other safety?
You had
my
Keith,
boy, number 7.
Kendall
was on that bit. Bro.
Taz.
Lil Taz. They got a young Lil Zay. Bro. Even what's it called?
Lil Zay was a freshman.
Reek was over there.
Reek bro, the Mike. That my boy. Shout out Reek, man.
Reek was over there.
Shout out my boy Reek.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I really wish Dirt would have played like.
We had them boys.
If Dirt would have played like. Whatever that like nickel or even like outside linebacker.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out who
he was too damn big.
Who else did we have at backer?
Was big as fuck.
I think
was D-Rose corner.
Was D-Rose playing?
Trying to play corner.
Was D-Rose playing? I straight don't even remember. D-Rose
Kirby was back there, big.
No, Kirby wasn't on that defense. Kirby was on that first year Levy defense.
But I'm saying.
Just in general?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. Them boy. Lil Owen. TA or my mama. Who else? But we had
TA, yeah.
Lil Nate. We had Nate over there.
Nate bro. Shout out Nate.
Nate ain't play on the B though. He went.
Shout out Nate High. Shout out Tony
Nate,
Adams.
I ain't gonna lie, when we seen that boy go in the 5th, when he went to I think it was the 5th. I want to believe it was the
Raiders.
5th. Went to the Raiders.
Yep, I remember.
That boy went to the Raiders. I'm like, yeah, they got him one because my uncle, that was like his favorite player from Illinois. Like every time Bro, one time we seen him at Slim Chicken. He like, there go Nate. There go Nate. I say, bro, you want to say what's up, bro? he like, no, man, I'm chilling. I'm like,
Bro, you
man,
want to
Nate.
say what's up?
I say, Nate, bro, my uncle trying to, say what's up. Because, like I told you, bro, I've been up here since I was a freshman. So
Yeah.
everybody know me. Like, even when I got here, they thought I was on that bowl team, like the team that went to the bowl game before I got here, like the 2019
Texas Bowl.
I don't know where they went, but
that was Lovey last year, right?
Yeah. No, that was the year before the last year, because that was the year before I came. That was the year before COVID.
Okay, so but that was the last bowl game. Yeah. Or no, was it the one when they played Baylor?
Nah, they went to a bowl game the year before I got here. I don't know where it was at. I know they went to a bowl game the year before I got here, because that was Isaiah and them freshman year. And then when we got here, we went 2-6. Then we got Coach B.
Oh, bro. Oh, bro.
Then I think we was either 4-8 or 5-7. I don't know.
I remember that though. Like, man, so bro, how talk about how it was, because you keep bringing it up. You said COVID. Like, what was that experience like to get damn near? You about to come in, like, you about to, like, what? I'm in college now. I'm finna do my little thug thizzle.
I'm finna let them troll me too. I'm finna tell this story, bro. It's so funny. But I'm gonna tell you about COVID. That was the
craziest shit in the world.
So look, bro, COVID. When we got to campus, like, your family dropped you off. After that, you went straight to a room. Like you went straight to a room by yourself. You bring your stuff in there. They bring you food to your door. Like, you just in there, bro. You got to quarantine 3 days, I believe, or it was 7. It was like a week. No, it couldn't have been a week. Could have been. It was like 3 to 7 days, bro. You in there. So, like, you only eating packaged food. Can't get what you want. Can't, you know what I'm saying? Then, when you go to work out, you got to do this test, bro. And, like, first they was the nose ones, bro. So, it's like, bro, you got to get up in there, bro. And it hurt. Like, for someone straight hurt. So, it was like,
your brain,
that was annoying, bro. Like, what you on, fam? Like, bro, they own it. But, like, but that whole experience was different. But then, like, this is where the funny part come in. Because, like, COVID, I'm going to get into COVID in a minute, but I got to walk you through this. Bro, we had to pass the beep test, bro. Like, the straight pacer test, bro. But it was, like, higher levels than you ever could imagine. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, like, my senior year of high school, I broke my ankle. You know, I wasn't doing all the right stuff to, stay fit. So, caught up with me quick. Like, man, at the time, I'm one of the highest recruits. Like, depending on what site you went on, I was the highest. But I'm coming in with these expectations. Mind you, I told you, I end up not going to scout team, end up being the 3, but that was a long journey, bro. So, boom, I go to the pacer, boom, I fail. I had like, I forget how much I had left, but bro, it was one of the hardest things. I underestimated it, bro. So, end up failing. So the head, Bobo funny. The head trainer, like the head sportsman person, chill out, bro. What are you talking about?
Bobo,
y'all stupid. Chill out. But bro, the head, bro, you messing me up, bro. Chill.
Bro, I got a lot going on. Funny. You know what I'm saying? But, that's him.
The head sportsman person, JB, shout out my boy JB.
Shout out JB.
He but I had basically like a little relationship was built through recruiting, because I told you, like, I had broke my ankle and all that, so like I had to get in tune with them, to like understand. And he had called me, bro. So I'm thinking like, all right, this the relationship factor. Like, he calling me to let me know, like, like, I ain't expect you to fail the pace. So like, you got expectations, like, what's going on? But he ain't called me and say none of that. That boy say, JB say, where you at? I say, I'm in my room. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm a little hurt for it. Like,
yeah,
bro, I just failed, bro, around all these people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
mentally,
it kind of like, it hurt my pride a little bit. Like, what's going on? Like, what you on, bro? Like, you ain't come here for this. Like, this what you on? So I'm a little mad at myself too. He's like, man, where you at? Who you with? I ain't with nobody. Where Frenchie at? He in his room. He say, don't go around nobody. I'm on the way to get you. You test positive for COVID. I say, man. Story behind that, bro. You gotta quarantine for 2 weeks, bro. In the hotel.
This is at the
peak of it all, bro.
First started,
this before they canceled the season. This before they canceled the season, bro. So, bro, we at the peak of it all, bro. So he come get me. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, wow. I think French ended up testing positive. Next day after I test positive, bro, I test negative.
Yeah, they have all them false positives and shit.
Then I go back. The following day, I test positive again. So it's like, all right, now you got to stay in there for 2 weeks. Like, it's good we got on there. So I'm at this point, I'm like, bro, this ain't real. But I went into COVID. I went into quarantine.
So I remember my mom was doing the test. I remember she would tell me that y'all would come in at some of the site that she worked at was the site where a lot of the athletes would come in at.
Yeah. Oh, bro. But we I go in there, and, like, bro, I went in there, I was 215 pounds.
Damn.
But I left up out of there, I'm 200. So, bro, I shedded a lot of weight in there, too. Like, just not eating, you know, thinking about stuff, you know, trying to tap in with, you know, with myself. And I'm like, all right, if you want to do this, like, you got to lock in. Like, you got to change your body. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of part in it, too. I ended up one of our head strength coaches, Lou, he was like, all right, you got to change your body. So, like, he helped me reform it, you know. Had to, like, switch me a little bit, you know, switch me around with some people. We ain't going to get into that, but had to switch me around to get me around, you know, real, genuine people that really seen the best in me, you know, that helped me and pushed me, you know, to be great. So, after that, I ended up dropping to like 195. I played my freshman year at 195. Mm-hmm. Went from 215 to 195 in like two and a half months. It was a journey though, for sure. So
I remember that shit like it was yesterday. I'm sitting at the crib, and a big ass red banner came under the TV. From this moment on, all sports, high school, collegiate, and professional are canceled until further notice.
That was crazy, bro.
I said, huh?
That was wild, fam.
I said, what? Like, what?
That was wild.
Every sport, period. I was like, damn.
I would hurt.
And then couldn't nobody do shit. Couldn't nobody leave.
Bro.
You couldn't
just
play.
Imagine.
You
but
couldn't
look
go to
though.
school. You couldn't do nothing.
Like, just to put you in perspective, like, I came here to play football.
That was a wild time.
I was out of shape. I had to reshape my body. Now I'm ready. Like, I'm good. And then they canceled. It was like, dang. Like, that's what it is. And them boys came back out talking about they want to play, so we ended up playing. It was cool, though. It was cool to get under your field. It was weird, though, because it ain't when you got 60 and 75 and 43, like, it ain't when you got them in that stand.
No, that
shit. You on the road and you hearing what you hearing, like,
that shit was silent.
It ain't that's different. Like, it give you a different type of, you know, you in warm-ups, you know what I'm saying? You in pat and go, you catch a fade. They over here chatting, like, whole time. You might not even respond, like, and that be the thing. Like, some players do respond, like, and sometimes I ain't gonna fake it. Like, times I probably wanted to respond, or like you need to respond in a proper manner. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, like you testing my character. Like, when it's like that, like you gotta check that sometimes. But you take it in, bro. You like, all right, I'm finna use this. Like, all right, I score in this corner, like hush all that up, like that, chill all that out, like
that was so crazy.
Quiet it up, like that. I ain't gonna lie, that was one of the best feelings playing football though, like playing in college, like
because I'll say the audience is a part of the game to a certain extent.
Yeah, because they can change the game, like for real.
I don't care if in every game I play, whenever
they can change the game, bro.
The audience, bro, that shit is do something to your spirit and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I done been in some stadiums, I done been in some games where it just got like we standing next to each other and we talking like this. Like, we know we gotta use. Can't even hear each other. What you say? Can't even hear you, bro.
That's probably how Penn State was.
Penn State got like that. At first it was quiet. I ain't gonna lie, cause like when we came in, mind you, the type of team we was, they was number 7. They think it's just gonna be a push around. So when it get close, and that was a lot of games I was in. When
Bro,
they got close, it was like,
game
whoa,
I ever watched, bro.
Whoa.
And do you know that they don't give that game enough credit? I think that should be the top rated.
But you know why?
College game.
You know why?
Why?
Cause the defense. Nobody scored for real.
Bro, that game was wild.
It was wild though.
That game was wild.
When you really watch it and you know,
9
like, you got a little
overtimes
knowledge of football, like
9 overtime, but y'all made history. That was the longest game ever.
Yeah, that was different. Being there was different too.
Like, bro, low key, if y'all would have had to go to a 10th overtime, I guarantee you would have been. They would have probably had to implement a whole separate different rule.
Nah, they would have to let it play. They can't just create a rule on the spot. They can't do that.
You right. I'm tweaking.
That
game,
you know,
bro, that game was so crazy.
Yeah,
I remember, I'm just like, damn.
Bro, it was so loud. I ain't gonna lie, it was so loud. Like we in film and we watching it. It's so loud. I'm in when Isaiah scored. Like when he scored a little toss jet.
Mm-hmm.
I done got away with one. like when you watch it on film, it's like, yeah, call that. Like, so they probably sent that in. But it's so loud, I'm hearing it. I just see the quarterback. And like I wait for a minute because like
you ain't even know what you're supposed to do.
No, I know where I'm going. I gotta block the edge. Like I gotta either seal the edge, kick him out, or take him where he want to go and lead the way for Isaiah. But when they happen, ain't had nobody to block. But the tight ends didn't know him like. Oh, and then I done gave somebody a nudge. Isaiah on the pile. I done tried to like pick him up a little bit. I should have just picked him up, but. I'm celebrating like I scored. Like I know they like what are you on all the time? I'm geek.
I was at I remember I was at let's say in them crib. Deal, all of them.
All my little dogs.
That one on the travel team that was just the freshmen. You
my
feel
me?
Bro, I was with them all at they crib and shit, bro. We was watching that game, bro. It was so crazy. That game was live. Cause y'all beat them there too, so it was like, okay, bet. So then, all right, next question. What you think was the loudest game you ever played in? Like during your college career?
Bro, it either had to be, bro, it was one of them, like, probably Michigan, bro.
At Michigan? That like when it was super cold.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie.
That game too.
The one when the one I just told you about, like that little experience, that was me. Like that was me on the sideline. Like, bro, the big house, bro. It's crazy because before you play in the big house, they be like, the big house don't get that loud.
Dumb as fuck.
Man, they say it's shaped like a bowl. It don't get loud.
So I bet. So you playing? Okay, so I'm not. Let you stop. Let me just get this in real quick.
Yeah.
I'm walking up to that bit. I see the big old M on that bitch, so I'm damn. When you come in, like the level part, the entrance that's outside. When you come in, that bitch you already like 3/4 of the way up. And it's literally a bowl, and the rest of the field is down. And when I'm telling you, it's a lot ways down because I was pretty much already at the top when I came in off the level, and I was like, huh? I'm looking around like, oh my God. I know that that's the big house, but you don't really get to like experience it until you get into that mud. Oh my gosh, that's not an understatement at all. That's an exact statement. It's called the big house for a reason.
It's probably the big house, but I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, I didn't. Ross Aid didn't get loud. Like when I played there, like as an opponent.
When you played where?
When I played in Ross Aid, like when they had Karlaftis. And we went there, and it was we ended up. I think we lost 6-10.
That's Purdue State, by the way. We gonna get into that next. This trade ass nigga. We gonna get into that shortly, y'all. But that's Purdue Stadium. If y'all ain't know, that's Purdue
Ross Aiden got busy. Ohio State got busy too.
But see, the thing to see though, when I went for you, my first time going for you, y'all had Notre Dame.
Yeah, so it's a different environment.
At the beginning, I liked the environment, but after a while, it just got real mute.
Because I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't gonna fake it. One thing about Purdue, and I can't. It's probably the same about everybody else, and I don't know. But like when you doing something, they gonna show up. Even when you ain't, they gonna show up. But they
I
gonna
don't know if
they
they
gonna
like
leave.
They ain't
Bro.
as good as Illinois fans though.
Yeah, but you gotta think like the experience.
Illinois fans
like,
got some of the best fans in
I never
the
experienced
country.
being 1-11 over here. Like I don't know what it felt like. But on the flip side, I done been in a stadium when the team was like and like I done went to sleep at a game in Memorial. Like my sophomore year, they were playing records. He's up here on sleep, bro. Like,
Hey, 2, 3.
No, I ain't doing none of that. Don't touch me. Like, it's hot. It's the sun. They saying we can't go in. Like, what they on?
This fuck nigga did nodded off in this
Man,
all this shit.
No. Not as a player.
Oh,
My sophomore year in high school.
I was getting ready
I was
to
in the
say,
stands.
nigga.
I was in the stands.
God.
Nah, I ain't never
I
going to
was
sleep
getting ready to
at
say,
a
oh,
game.
you crazy as fuck.
No, I
man.
can't never say I didn't. I went to. I had a situation where I couldn't play no more, and I had to go to sleep. I was like real sick. They said it wasn't COVID though, but it was over with for me. Like my body was gone.
So okay. So since we talked about that, you just brought it up. I brought it up a little bit too. But what went into your decision to transfer from here to Purdue? If you don't mind sharing, or if you can share.
Nah, I don't mind talking about it for sure. Like, I think it was with me. It was like the build up, You know, wanting to have a fresh start, coming off an injury, coming off playing how I played. You know, but like having 1 year, you know, it was like, all right, that was the portal was already on my mind. You know what I mean? Yeah. And honestly, I felt like it was good for both ways. Like, all right, I'm gonna go this way, y'all can go that way. You know what I'm saying? Even if that wasn't the vision for both parties, like it was like, all right, let's just do this. Give me a fresh start. Let me put my career in my hands. You know, like let me go. You know, really sit down and choose. Cause like now I know. You know, now I know football. Now I know the game. Now I understand how to be as a player. You know what I'm saying? And then like with Purdue, like it's crazy because a lot of people they look at me going to Purdue. They like that's CP. CP, my high school head coach. For people that don't know, just to put that in context. I promise you, bro. I got on the phone with CP. Real conversation. I could talk about it because it's real. CP tell me, he say, listen, it ain't my job to recruit you. These is his exact words. He said, because I know it's easy for me to ask you to come to Purdue and play. He said, I know you'll do it. You one of my guys. You know what I'm saying? Is he lying? Probably not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if he let me know what's going on. Yeah. But he like, bro, I want them to like really be like in tune with you. And I ain't gonna lie, like even the way the year went, like it obviously ain't go like how I planned it or like how I envisioned it, you know. But I met genuine people, like LC. Coach LC. Shout out Coach LC. That's my dog.
Shout out Coach LC.
That's my dog for life, bro. Like,
shout out Coach LC.
Man, I flew into Purdue straight from UNLV. A lot of people don't even know I went to UNLV because I was like, but I wasn't even on like no. All right, let's like throw this out there. Like I'm in the portal. Like I made my post. Coaches come holler at me, but all the coaches I got in contact with stayed the street. I ain't really want to post it. Like I really want on there. I'm just looking for the perfect spot to chill and play football. Like chill, focus, get my degree and play football. Like that's all I wanted to do. That's all I'm trying to do. And I flew in straight from UNLV. Boom. This my pops. My pops ended up going to UNLV with me. This his first time on college trips with me. Cause mind you, I told you. He was locked up, bro. Like so, we come to Purdue. As soon as I get here, LC, we in the meeting. Him and my pops chopping it up, catching the vibe. Boom. It's like being around You got pops, you got and then it's me. You know, getting game. You know, listening. You know, trying to. You know, he coaching me up, teaching me, telling me what he about, showing me his philosophies. And then like just me and him chopping it up. We talking football. He knowing I understand the game, knowing what type of player I am, what I'm looking for. Like, everything he told me, bro, it happened. It just, like, you know, the way the season went, bro, you can't run the ball when you're down 20. Like, it's over with, fam. And, you know, as much as I'm like, I need the ball, it's like, bro, you got to think about football at the end of the day. So it's like, all right. But off that, it was just like, LC was so much of a good dude, but I left from the visit, you know, my first day there, went to the hotel, chilling with my people, they laughing, joking, my little brother, my uncle, my auntie, everybody laughing, joking. I'm like, all right, bro, this is probably somewhere I could be. But a lot of people don't know, like, bro, this a big rivalry, bro. Like, feel me? Like, it was never the plan. Like, you know, coming out of high school, bro, I bleed blue and orange. Like, you know, bro. Coming out of high school, but it's like, you know, I had to put that to the side, and it's like, all right, this business. So I ain't gonna lie, when I came in, like, people could vouch, like, I came in, I'm here to play football. Like, feel me? Like, I'm here to play football. Feel me? This y'all team. I'm just here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it was a relationships, bro. Called LC, told him I was committing. He like, bro, you should have told me why you was here, bro. I don't like doing this over the phone. He was on the way to the crib, bro. He spent back to the telly. Yeah. We chopped it up 15 more minutes. Told me welcome to the family. After that, bro, it was a wrap. Like, I get there, I'm in tune with Mark. Like, everything, bro, the summer, everything going how it's supposed to be going. And now, like, I'm one of the guys on the team because I'm just, like, a voice. You know, I be myself, bro. But I keep all my ducks in a row. Feel me? So it's respected. So that was part of the transition, just the people I was around, you know. Like I told you, bro, I feel like everybody got to start from somewhere. So I'm like, all right, this coach walk first time, you know, but understand it, like, again, all the great coaches, but it's different, you know, tools, or it's different ways you go about things to have it how you wanna do it. And I think, you know, it just wasn't our time, you know, because, like, bro, I'm telling you, like, people gonna look at that Purdue team and be like, bro, there's some dogs over there. No matter what we doing now, no matter what we doing later, like,
I remember y'all had
some dudes over there, bro.
Yeah,
like,
they had got a lot of people. They had got like
a
couple people from Georgia,
some guys,
all type of stuff.
Yeah,
like, they had some
dudes,
some nice
bro.
little transfers.
Had some dudes. It was just the way things fell. It was just like, that's how it happened, bro.
You know? I mean, y'all had a lot of new pieces. First time coach.
Yeah.
First time head coach, I should say. Not first time coach, but first time head coach. New coach.
So it's all different, but, you know, that's part of the reason, you know.
Okay, so then now, to wrap up the football questions, how is life for you now? What have you to overcome now that, at least for the moment, football isn't something that you're doing? What was it like transitioning from a person that played football your entire life to now you got to figure out what you're going to do with your life outside of football?
I think for me, like, when you young, they always tell you, like, gotta have a plan B. What if this don't work? Like, what if you don't reach your goals? But a lot of times they don't tap into, you know, and a lot of times they don't understand it, and a lot of athletes don't talk about it, but, bro, it's a mental part you gotta go through.
Yes,
like,
indeed.
But mentally, like, bro, being that who you is, you know, being used to this, being used to that, and it could be strictly football, like,
gotta keep this
being used to just practicing, like, waking up, like, routine, like, you wake up and you like, oh, what I'm finna do, you know? But then it's like, for me, it's like, all right, bro, life keep going, and, like, now, like, it's different ways, like, you can find the joy in the game again. Like, bro, I went 1-11 at Purdue my last year, transferred, went to a rival, lost when I came back, heated, wanted the ball boy, you know, like, all this, and it's like, bro, you start to lose love for the game, because it's like, bro, what's going on? Like, bro, I done did a lot. I did everything right, you know? So it's like that, but, like, now, bro, I'm coaching ball, and, like, honestly, bro, I got a better enjoyment in that. Like, I get more of a kick from that than anything, because it's like, bro, I tell people this all the time. Coaches changed my life. Coaches saved my life. Football changed my life. Like, if it weren't for the coaches around me, bro, it's like, yeah, I probably would have played football, but if these certain people wasn't around me and gave me this guidance, gave me these tools, would I even took advantage of this game?
So now I'm at the
And now
stop you
football
again.
give you opportunities that you ain't never had before.
I'm
So
about to
it's
put you
like,
on pause again.
For sure.
So based on that statement, campus, all the athletes, the young athletes out there, be coachable. Be coachable.
yo,
All y'all think that y'all know it all. You think you the best thing smoking. You think you the best player out there, and you don't need to receive instruction. Trust
gotta be
me,
coachable,
you
bro.
hearing it from the horse's mouth. Football saved his life, but coaches changed his life.
Nah, the other way.
Coaching saved your life, but football changed
my
your life.
bro.
So, okay, so he's saying that but the things that he received from coaches literally saved him. These coaches ain't just telling y'all what they just wanted to tell y'all to get under your skin and just tell you, you feel me, just to be like your daddy or something like that.
Yeah, they kept it real.
Be able to take criticism. Stop being so emotional.
And I
Have thick skin.
I'm gonna tell you this just to touch on what you're saying. Ain't none of them gonna tell me what I want to hear.
Oh,
and that's
bro.
the reason you respect them. Cause it's
Yelling
like,
in your face, probably spitting,
man,
cussing
and
you
it's
out.
Crazy cause like
all type of shit.
But I ain't gonna lie, like it have been times where I'm heated with my coach at practice. Like we probably done had a couple words, nobody knows, but it's like that's the type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't never almost been no fisticuff. I can't. You know what I'm saying?
But you just be over there like,
CP though, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to bat him
fun.
in the head a couple times. I wanted to bat CP in the head a couple times.
Everybody be mad as hell at that coach, like.
But no, on both. But bro, at the end of the day, you gotta understand, like, bro, that's family. Like, there's been times me and my little brother get into it, but and my little brother, I love him.
They got your best interest at heart.
I'm the same way with my players. Like I tell them, like, bro, it's not my job to be a babysitter. You know what I'm saying? But it's my job to help out, look out, and it's my job to hold you accountable and let you know that what you need to, you know. And I try
at a high level.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I try not to throw that out there. But it's like when you got the ones that be like, all right, you know, this is my way. I be like, bro, I understand that, but I know what it's like when you get out there. Oh no, man, this coach disrespectful. We saying it, but it only get worse, man. And it ain't even like, and it's not like the coach calling you out your name, but he just calling you out on what you need to work on. Mm-hmm. But you think you ain't finna get called out in the team meeting if it's third and 8 and you run a 6-yard route?
I ain't never seen a coach cuss out or call out a bum ass nigga on the team.
I mean,
what I'm saying is most coaches yell at the people that they see the most potential in.
Yeah, but you also got to know too, because it's like different approaches you got to take. So like you got some players that's like, you might think of them and be like, all right, this might be the one that we got, but like he ain't gonna respond well if we get in a barking match. He gonna want to bark back. It's gonna throw him off. Yeah. All right, let me pull him to the side, give him a little love, a little bit, let him know like. Reassure him that like you good, just play. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, or you know, like let it go. You know what I'm saying. Sometimes they need that, and sometimes it's the players that you bark at that is like, all right, one day they need that. I've been barking at them all week, or like, all right, I see like, all right, I'm probably crushing them a little bit. Let me take my foot off the gas a little bit. But sometimes like as a player, I understand that you want to test it, and it's the craziest thing though, cause like I'm not even at the level of coaching that like I played at, so it's like, but even like. Coaching high school ball, coach at high school, Jeff High School, one of the top schools in Indiana. But like,
shout out Jeff High School.
Shout out Jeff, man. Shout out them Broncos, Bronco Nation.
Shout out Jeff High School.
NJ for life. But for real, bro, you better chill. Got it real, but no, for real, bro. It's like for sure. Understanding certain things as a player now. I mean, as a coach, in the eyes of a player, like trying to see in that lens too. It's like, all right. You look back on your career a little bit and be like, all right, my coach telling me this, and it went that way, and I'm thinking this way, but it's like, this is what we trying to get to. You is thinking about right now. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about X, Y, and Z. We thinking about ABC. So it's like, you just got to find an even playing field. So coaching is definitely like, it's enjoyable though.
Have you learned anything about yourself? Because I like as a player, especially being a running back, when you got to know, like I said, with lane you got to run through, the cadence, You know what I'm saying? Or if you got to block over here to the right, block over here to the left, you got to block the linebacker coming through the middle, or you got to block the end, or whatever the case may be, toss this way, stretch this way. I'm pretty sure as a running back growing through the season and stuff, you end up learning some things about yourself. Or just as a player, whenever you play a sport, you learn things about yourself over the course of that season.
Yeah.
Do you think you learned anything about yourself that you didn't necessarily know as a player, but then you ended up figuring out or finding out about yourself now that you have gotten into coaching?
You saying like just looking into me as a player, like
No. I'm saying, have you
just
figured
about
out
myself in general?
Yeah, have you found anything out about Reggie Love that you didn't necessarily know before? But the only reason why you feel like you figured it out is because now you're coaching. So now, like you say, you have to sort of step into a different role, play a different position because you're not a player no more.
I think
And it's your first time coaching something, right?
Yeah. I think the first thing you gotta understand is, you know, some people probably don't got the same will that you got. Mm-hmm. You know, and I've learned, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got great mentors, so it's like I talk to them just on the lens of coaching in general, and it's like sometimes I learned to be a little bit more patient. You know, trying to be a little bit more patient, trying to you know, I see things in a certain way, and I can go from here to here quick. Mm-hmm. But I've learned to kind of like slow it down, like I focus on this specific thing right now. Mm-hmm. And like when I was playing, I was worried about like, or not even worried about. I'm just from here to here. You know what I'm saying? Not even trying to like, all right, let me just, you know, right here.
Take like one step at a time.
Yeah, and it's just like, or just slowing stuff down, not trying to like speed things up, cause it's weird. Like I'm somewhat of a like procrastinator growing up, but I also like it's always rushed, and that's probably why it's always rushed. So it's like
whenever I
learned to slow down, bro. Slow down, be a little bit more patient.
Anytime
at least try to be a little bit more patient, you know. Yeah.
Anytime I've ever fucked up in life,
real.
even like with my accident, I was literally speeding.
Yeah.
Literally.
You always got to look in the mirror first.
That's a testament to life. Sometimes you gotta just slow the fuck down.
You gotta
just chill or tune down on the speed some. You ain't gotta go over the speed limit. That's why they got speed limits. Sometimes you gotta move at a pace that's just cool enough for
talking about speed limits? Nah, that's you hilarious, bro.
Nah, for real.
Nah, it's crazy because I be having to type things in a different world just so people can pick it up. But that's why I be saying, bro, like, yeah, that's real.
Yeah, but I always say too that like this is one thing I had sort of lost my train of thought, but I got it back now. You were saying that I think one of the things that one of the biggest falsified statements that people have made is the quote. Well, my bad. One of the truest quotes that's ever been said is you should never put your eggs all in one basket.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times when because one of the things you said was you felt like you not necessarily owed you about anything, but you had built relationships. You had been coming here as a kid. You had been, been doing that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that you had to just eventually say, shit, it's my life, though.
Yeah.
Like, you don't necessarily owe them nothing. Just like,
because, bro, like I told you, bro, this second home, like, when you sit back, that's what a lot of people don't think about. Like, bro, you got to really sit back and think about this. Like, and you got to be like, you can't be one foot in, one foot out, because when you one foot in, one foot out, it's like, you don't want to leave, like, bro.
You can't even put all your effort. You can't even put all your effort.
Bro, to leave where I came, like, bro, it's like, I helped, like, you feel me? Or at least I feel like I helped, like.
Yeah.
But when I came in, this is what a lot of people don't know, and I never talked about this on the pod. And I ain't gonna say no names. I mention one name because that's my dog. You know, he's one of the ones. But when I came in as a freshman, like I told you, bro, I ain't go straight to scout team. Mm-hmm. So like, it was a little hate in there, like in the running back room, like this freshman, like I'm at practice. The quarterback throw a high ball. I'm 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I don't even jump to catch it. Mm-hmm. Buddy, like, you ain't gonna catch it. But I'm not catching that in the game. Like, at night one, it's not even smart. I'm gonna lose 2 yards. And then 2, but I'm finna get killed. Like, you is tripping, bruh. Like, I ain't on that. He like, bruh. I'm like, I ain't gonna catch it in the game. He like, you think you gonna play? Bro, I'm like, bro, I don't mind red shirting, but that ain't the goal. Like, I'm here to play, bro. That's what I was told. Come here ready to play. Like, so, I'm losing track of what I was talking about. But, my bad.
You was saying,
I be rambling, bro.
You was saying that like people ain't know.
Oh yeah. So I had like hate, like coming in like in the running back room, like it wasn't no love for real. Besides my boy Chase, like Chase put me like tried to take me under his wing. You know, obviously different personalities, different situations. You know, he from Chase is who he is. I am who I am. You know, we in the room, we hang out outside a little bit, but he just kind of like tried to like be a little bit of light in the situation. You know what I'm saying? He the guy. And it was respected. So like when
shout out Chase Brown.
I naturally did this as a player, bro, but when the young guys came in for me, like when McCray came in, when A1 came in, that's Aiden. That's what I call Aiden Lawfrey, A1. When Caden came in, when Jordan Anderson came in, when anybody came in, I just tried to, show love. Cause it's like, bro, I know what it felt like to be a freshman and, not really have your room. I'm trying to build real relationships. Like, and I ain't gonna, like, I was good with everybody in the building, like, left on good terms. So, it's just like, bro, like in life, bro, you just gotta be a good person, bro. Like, whatever happen, gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you can control is you. And how you were, and when you sit back and you think about your life, how you was, cause everybody gonna make mistakes. Everybody gonna do stuff they, not even regret, but probably would take back if they could, But, bro, it's life. You just, bro, you gotta control what you can control. Be a good person. So.
Another thing I learned with life is that shit, good or bad, the only reason why I'm probably even going through some good shit or even some bad shit is because of me. Well, like because of nobody else put me in like the. Yeah. Like motherfuckers like to say like, no, I'm only with you. Well, that shit. Whenever you get around that person, they always in some shit. So why you go around?
And you get into it. You gotta have self-control.
No, it was really because I was with all them. But it's like, nah, you knew what could possibly happen if you get in a car with them. You put yourself in that situation. With them. It's like that whenever you go over here, you good.
And you probably not even trying to help the situation.
So I had to
you could probably help the situation, but you adding fuel to the fire.
My life didn't start to change until I started taking like real accountability, responsibility.
You got to
for everything. For everything that I was doing in my life, like I said, both good and bad. Because at the end of the day, it's our own individual self that placed us in a position. You may get some help, you may get some assistance along the way, but 9 times out of 10. Whenever you dealing with something, it's all under your own discretion, your own power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's starting to get a little bit late. I know y'all out here. Anybody ever told you look like Marshawn Lynch?
Oh my God, bro. Chill out, bro. I feel like you trying to join, but I ain't gonna lie. I got
that a lot. Pac-Man Jones is?
Y'all know Pac-Man, son. Chill out, bro. You trying to test my knowledge. You trying to do trivia in the campfire.
No, that's who you look like.
No, bro, chill out.
An armadillo.
I'm gonna spur you because we in the campfire. But you keep on firing, I'm gonna fire you.
You ain't gotta spare me. This is my site.
Hey, stick, man. Cinnamon, Apple Jacks.
I just want to reiterate one more time before we wrap this up. I just want to thank you again, my brother, for just being a genuine person.
Sure.
For all y'all, all the campers, whenever y'all used to see me posting, me being at Illinois games and being on the field doing all that type of stuff, this is one of the players who would be giving me tickets.
Top 10.
This is my brother. Y'all see him? Look at him.
Hey, you wanna
this
know
him.
You want to know what's crazy
him.
too?
You feel me? This is a real special moment for me right now. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm really trying to keep this shit together too, cause I don't be trying to do too much emotional shit. But this a real special moment. Like, he was there for me when I needed him to be both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You here right now, so I just want to give you your props. I just want to thank you again, my brother, for always showing me love, showing me
the love
respect.
always there. I ain't even know if I ain't want to get out the camera, but
just let everybody know who you are again before we wrap it up. If you want to give them your social medias, go ahead and give them your social medias where they can find you at.
You can go ahead. I'm Reggie Love the third. You see the jersey, I ain't gonna lie, but everybody call me 2-3. You can follow me on Instagram at 2-3. It'll be 2 WO3THREE.
Bro,
3E.
you better know how to
Chill
spell
out,
your
man.
shit.
Chill out, boy. I knew you was looking. He waiting on me to, you feel me? They be praying.
I'm about to fry this man.
But no,
as soon
though,
as this
man.
pod get over with.
You know, man, just keep on going, you know. And I ain't gonna fake it, brother. Love ain't lost. I still be rooting, still be tapping in. Like,
For sure.
Still
Shout
be
out
tapping
Purdue
in for
too,
sure.
man. Shout out Purdue.
Yeah.
That was my first.
Yeah.
You was my first and only time ever going to a Purdue game. When the 2 times I'd have been to a Purdue game, I'd have been with you.
Yeah.
One seeing you play, and the other time we was in the
watching
stands and we
Cannon
watching
game.
Purdue versus Illinois. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, that's
this
one
shit
thing I'm glad
crazy.
you ain't asked me about was the cannon. I never had the cannon, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We gonna end. We gonna end the campfire, man.
I ain't gonna do you.
Shout out to the
Thanks
boy
for
that
blessing
touched
me.
that cannon. I
Thanks
never
for
touched
blessing.
that cannon, man.
Thanks for blessing the campsite. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? This is episode 8. I'm your host, Double A, the Camp Master.
You know what I'm saying? Where it all started at, man.
We out.
You know.